Hello everyone, welcome to my Elevated Lifestyle. I am your host, Amy Griffith, and welcome to our first ever mini-series. This is Sell on Socials mini-series, and I am so excited for this, you guys, because this is going to be extremely tangible, practical, shorter episodes over the next 3 to 4 weeks, maybe more. We'll see how it goes, and we'll see how you guys like it, of just strategy and skills. And this is really coming from my own learning. I've been diving so much into proper tactical training around strategies, around the skill set of actually selling. And I think for me, as I have been an entrepreneur for the past 7 years, obviously I'm doing something right. I have built to the top 1% of my network marketing company, all these sorts of things. A lot of what I'm learning, I feel like I've been kind of doing intuitively or kind of learning along the way, but I didn't know how to put it into a context where it was actually a skill that I could then teach, that I could then share with you guys. So I've been really diving into it, and this is really going to be from my own personal perspective of what does work for me, what I actually do and what works, but also taking so much advice from actual experts on this that I've been putting into practice myself into my business. And I'm noticing incredible shifts in just my energy and my conversations, in my content, and how well it's doing with just such intentional focus as to what I actually want my content to be doing. So this is for you if you are building a business on social media, if you're also network marketing like me and you want to use social media and you want to do attraction marketing. You want to post content that is going to help bring leads into your space that you are then going to be able to have conversion come through your content, and then your conversations, they go hand in hand. So that's really what we're going to be getting into, because if you guys have been going through the flow of posting more and doing more and just getting up there and out there, or you're really loud and proud about what you do in your business or your product or your service, but you're really lacking the conversion. Like, you do so much, you're doing so much on social media, but the conversion rate is just not aligning and not adding up. This is going to be perfect for you. This is really going to speak to you. And if you guys are ready to actually go onto your social media and be like, okay, we need to fix something here, we need to do something a little bit different here so that my business can start to grow, then that's exactly what we're going to be getting into. So for the first bit of this, we're going to talk about creating content that converts. So really focused on, your creations, the stuff that you're actually posting, and the goal behind it. So throughout these series, we're going to get into your actual consumer's mind. We need to learn our consumer, our ideal business partner, our ideal client, and we're going to learn all about them. We're going to learn the skill set of content creation and how to make it flow in a way that no matter what profession you're in, no matter what you're doing, no matter what you're selling, no matter where you're at, no matter what happens with the algorithm, everyone blames the algorithm for all sorts of things. And it's like, well, if you just had the skill set of how to actually build your own personal brand and sell the thing you're selling, it doesn't matter what the algorithm's doing, because you're in control of, you know what it is that you're doing. So as things change, or as apps come up and down, or as the ecosystem, like whatever is going on in the world, you have the skill set in place. You know how to talk to your ideal consumer, and you know how to post on socials, and you know your brand, right? So we're going to get into those things, and of course conversations in the back end, in the DMs, and we're going to talk about all of that. So if that sounds like you're like, oh girl, I need this, like, oh, I've been missing something and I think it's this, because I feel you guys know, if you've been around and listening, I speak to what I'm currently going through. I speak to what I've been consuming and learning to help me, because I need the help too. And then I'm really just regurgitating the things that I'm learning and practicing and seeing success from, to share it with you guys. So without further ado, let's get into this one. I'm just gonna have a little sip of my massive green drink here to just fuel me, because I'm gonna try and batch these episodes for you guys so they can come out in a good flow. So for a lot of you, the issue is you know what you sell, okay? So you know what you have, it's your vehicle, it's the thing that you offer, it's the thing that you sell, it's the thing that you share. You know what that is, you love it, you know it's a great idea, you know it's a solution for you, you know how amazing it is, you believe in it, you trust in it, you're excited about it, you use the product, you see results from it. Like, that's where you're at right now. You use it, you know it, you love it, but you're struggling to have others love it too. There's a disconnect. Like, you trust so much in it and you're so excited, but you're struggling to then help other people also get that excited to the point where they want to put their credit card down and they want to buy it. They're ready to join you in your mentorship, whatever it is. There's a disconnect from your content. There's a disconnect within your content speaking to an actual buyer or ideal prospect for you in your business. So that's great if you have the belief and the mindset and all those things. That's like step one of the whole foundation, is to really, like, obviously have your thing and know what it is and believe in it. But now it's how can you fill the gap of that and create a connect. There's currently a disconnect. It's not landing for people. They're not in your DMs wanting to buy. They're not interested. They're not replying. They're not whatever. That disconnect, we need to fill that gap, okay? Big thing when it comes to content that is actually going to convert for you. A lot of people are focusing on going viral and like influencer style marketing. They think just getting eyes on them is the best thing. And I'm so guilty of this, you guys. I've spent such a long time thinking I just need to do more. I just need to post more. I just need to post every day. And I will say that is important to be doing enough. Some of you haven't posted in 3 weeks. Like, that's a problem, right? This all isn't going to work for you until you have your consistent flow of posting content every single week. It doesn't have to be every day, but like 5 times a week, I would highly recommend. If you guys are selling something and you want that to grow, getting eyes on you, yes, it is important. That's always going to be important, having those eyes. But if it's not with a skill set that we're going to go into, there really is no point. If you're just posting things up there every day, just because you feel like you have to, just because you know you're told to. Like, I've been there, and I've been the one who's taught that, of like, just do more, just post more. But in a way, because I didn't really understand what else you could, like, I didn't understand how to actually communicate this is what needs to change about the content specifically in a structure that you can do over and over and over again. That's a skill that you can learn, so that the content that you are posting, there's a purpose behind it. It's not just hopefully this goes viral, hopefully this gets views, hopefully I look pretty enough, hopefully like whatever, right? And a lot of us, it's really just a game of I hope that people see this and then they come to my page and then they want to do what I'm going to do or what I have to offer, what I do. Okay? So we're not going to focus on the viral aspect. We're not going to focus on that part. There's no point in your reel going and getting 3 million views if no customers come from it, if no one is joining your program, if no one is joining your business. What's the point, right? If it's so disconnected. And that's what a lot of you guys are probably doing. You're having those moments of being viral or doing well or getting engagement sometimes, but nothing comes from it. There's no paycheck. There's no business growth from it. We're going to focus on business growth, conversion, real leads coming in that you can then speak to. So this is the little system for you guys. SPS, symptom, problem, solution. Okay? Say it with me. Symptom, problem, solution. This is what we're going to focus on, because this is going to be the content when it has the symptom, the problem, the solution within the content. Now you have leads. Now you have buyers. Now you have people excited. Now your content can actually work for you rather than you just slamming it out, hoping for the best. Okay, so let's get into this. The symptom. So when you're posting, what you need to be able to clearly showcase some sort of a symptom or a pain point, people will call it, an issue, something in there of something going on. It's not yet a problem though. When it's a problem and you know it's a problem, you actually know what it is. Hey, this is what's wrong. A symptom is just like, there's something going on, I don't really know what it is yet, right? And the analogy that I was learning is like, it's like being sick, right? If you are sitting here and your head hurts, and you're coughing and you're feeling really, really tired, those are symptoms. The problem is that you have the flu. Just as an example, okay? You don't know you have the flu yet. You just have a sore head. You're coughing. you don't feel well, until someone, the doctor says, or you learn, oh, it's the flu. This is what your problem is. Your head is hurting because you have the flu. Here's your solution, which we're gonna get into. So symptom for people within my space, I'll just use some examples. Also, if you hear my dog barking, he's downstairs playing, having the best time of his life with Alex, so you might hear some chaos and noise. It's just welcome to my house. So the symptom for me with the people that I'm speaking to is I run a network marketing business. So my main focus, I share a lot of things. I share health and wellness. I sell a lot of different types of products, but my main thing is I want to build business with leaders. I want to help people make money. I want to help them sell the products. Okay. So the symptom my ideal prospect or buyer might be is I want to work for myself, but I can't. I'm so busy. I have a 9-to-5. They're living their life. They're busy. They have lots going on. But they're like, I really wish I could work for myself. Like that would be their symptom, you can say. They have this desire, and you'll know kind of what your ideal client symptom is because you probably had it, right? The symptom, I'm bloated, right? I'm bloated and I have no energy. Those are my symptoms. I don't know why. I just am bloated and I'm so tired. I want to work for myself, but I just don't know like how, but that's just how I feel. I have that urge to be an entrepreneur. I want to work for myself. I want to make an income from my phone. I want to blah, 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 blah. This is what I'm feeling, right? Symptoms are usually a feeling. You feel it, you think it, maybe it's physical, maybe it's like a thought process like that, an idea that sounds really great, whatever it is that you offer, right? There's a symptom. And it's probably the symptom you had before you got started with whatever it is that you're doing right now, okay? That's your symptom. Problem, the actual problem here, okay? What's the issue? What's the thing in the way? What is that pain point, that thing, right? So for example, with a problem is, right, this is where you kind of diagnose what it actually is. So if it's, let's say, yeah, I'm bloated and I'm really, really tired, the problem, there could be a lot of reasons for that, right? But making it obviously identify with what you have to offer. So symptom, I'm bloated. Problem, my gut health is out of whack and I'm not eating clean. I'm not eating well, right? That could be the problem. My gut health is out of whack. A lot of your ideal leads and buyers, you guys don't know what the problem is yet. They just feel the symptom. So you need to be speaking in your content to the symptoms that people have and then telling them this is what the problem is. What a lot of people are doing wrong is they are just like, here's your problem. Your gut health's out of whack. But because you don't actually tell them this is the symptom, this is how you're feeling, I know how you feel, I was there once too, this is what it feels like, and here's what the problem is, that creates a connection, a deeper connection to you. Okay, I just ran downstairs to get my dog because he's barking like crazy. So now he's up here. If you hear the breathing, if you hear more barking, that's Basil. So you guys get the gist, right? Symptom, problem, this is what you need to be speaking to. So for example, again, if I'm looking for ideal leaders, like business partners, their problem might be that they're busy working a 9-to-5, right? Their symptom, I really want to work for myself. I want to do that. I don't know how, whatever. That's like what the symptom would be. Problem, I'm busy with my 9-to-5. I'm busy with school full time. I don't actually have the resources. I wouldn't know how. Like there's things in the way. There's things, issues that are there that are stopping them from solving that symptom that they have, that feeling that they have, okay? And then obviously the SPS, symptom, problem, solution. Solution is insert your thing. If it's the bloating, problem is the gut health, solution, hi, my Green Glow drink, shameless plug, okay? Like that's where that would come in. That's when you can introduce it. And again, a lot of people are introducing their product or their thing right off the bat. Like they start with that and it's not selling you guys because no one knows why they would need it. Even if you're like, gut health, this fixes it, this will make you feel energized. You haven't actually taken the time and have done your due diligence of being like, I know how you feel. I know the struggle of this, this, this. My clients have had the struggle of this, this, and this. You know when you feel like this, this, and this, like insert the thing. There's so many kind of hooks or ways you could explain that or share that, but you need to take that time of really saying in your content, like, I've been there, or this is how I felt, this is what I was going through, like sharing your story of that before, how it felt, and you are explaining those symptoms from your own personal experience, and then your clients connect with you because they're like, oh my gosh, same, like I feel that way too, right? That's really what a lot of people are missing. Introduce problem, this is what it is, and they're like, oh, I had no idea, oh, that must be what it is, oh, whatever, right? Insert thing, and then solution. This is going to be your business, your products, your service, your coaching, your program. This is your solution. This is your vehicle, right? So again, I'm really speaking to the people who have said vehicle, you have a business, you have a thing that you are sharing and selling, and then that is going to be the solution. This is how it can help, and then that's that next step. Okay? So the point of this, and like I want to keep that so simple for you guys, when you are creating your content and you want it to convert, we need to start there. We need to start in a way with SPS, making sure that we're really speaking to people in a way that will be in their language and takes away that salesiness. Like, you don't want to be just salesy. You don't just want to be posting your product and slamming that everywhere and links everywhere. Like, no, you don't. And that's not going to convert anyways, because it's 2026 and that's not how people are buying. And especially within my industry, within the network marketing space, like, there's a lot of people selling the same types of products, right? And there's a lot going on. There might be a lot of different types of products, a lot of different things like that. And when you can get so clear as to who you're talking to, who you want to work with, who your ideal client is, and being so clear on that and really speaking to them and exactly what that individual needs, it streamlines your content. It streamlines it onto the algorithms, onto the For You page of those people who feel that exact way and who are that exact way. That's so much more powerful, you guys, than just like posting whatever just to post it, and then you're literally speaking to no one, right? So the goal is for people to look at your reel or your TikTok or your stories or go on your live or whatever it is, however you're posting, and say, oh, she's in my head. Like, she gets me, she knows me, like that is me, she's talking to me directly. That's how you want people to feel, right? That means you've identified their symptom or what they're going through and you can understand. Boom, connection, boom, they relate to you, boom, they feel more safe and seen by you, okay? And then the next thing is to make yourself the obvious choice, right? Making yourself, now you are the figure, you're the person, you have the vehicle of like, I can help you get to the other side. Like, this is where you're at, I get it. This is the other side of it. This is how I can help you actually get there, and making that statement so clear. So another thing that a lot of people miss or struggle with or don't even realize that they're missing out on so many sales or so much conversion is because they'll talk about the symptom, they'll be sharing their story, they'll be talking about it, but then they don't go to that next step of asserting themselves as, I can help. Like, I'm literally, like, this is what I do, this is my bread and butter, this is how I can support. So make yourself that obvious choice. Again, be so clear to who you are speaking at within your content, because this will also attract the people that you actually want to work with. If you guys have ever been in situations where you're like, I'm just really not attracting the right people, right? Like, people are coming in or I'm having these conversations, but it's just off. It's not the right type of people. You're probably not being really clear in your content of who you're actually speaking with, who you really want to be working with, right? So just giving you guys another one of my examples so you can see my ideal business partner, right? Or client as well, but when I'm thinking business partners, of that's really who I'm posting for and talking to. She's a wellness girl, okay? She's in her 20s or 30s, so just around my age range. I feel like it's easier to connect with your own generation. It doesn't have to be, obviously, but this is just clearly who I'm speaking to. She's in a job that she doesn't love and she wants to work for herself, but she doesn't know how or have the means to do so. That's who I'm talking to. And this was me, like, but with school, insert university. I want to talk to the girls with the 9-to-5 jobs. I don't want to talk to the girls who are in their 20s. Some, if they are, and that's great, and obviously, like, will absolutely happily work with those girls as well. But just for my own clarity, like, and specificity, that's not a word, I can't say it, you guys know what I'm trying to say, that word won't come out of my mouth. That's who I'm talking to, being specific, okay? So you guys get the gist. Like, make it clear. Who, what age are they? What are they doing right now? What do they want? Like, what are they kind of craving? What are they looking for? I'm looking for the girls. I know there's lots who don't love the job that they're in, but they don't know another way. They don't know a way out. They don't know that there's something else out there. Like, this was me. I didn't know until it got presented to me. And I saw a solution for that through someone who was living that life that I wanted. That opened the door for me. So that's what we are focused on, you guys. SPS, symptom, problem, solution. Think about that. Think of your ideal client. And because next week, we're gonna go into learning your ideal consumer, knowing them, and how to create specifically for them. We're gonna go into their brains. We're gonna go into the actual buyer's psychology of what people are thinking when they're watching you, because when you know that side, and like, it's us too, right? I'm a consumer, I'm buying things, it's my own psychology as well. It's yours too. So when you know yourself and you actually understand that process, and you can identify when you're talking with people where they're at, what kind of buyer that they are, it's gonna make it so much easier for you to talk to them in a way that best supports them and will way more likely result in an outcome for you, because you're actually talking and hearing and you know them and they feel that, way more likely that they're going to buy. Okay, so symptom, problem, solution. Sit with that, think about that, play with your content now, keeping that in mind and speaking in that way, and see what happens, you guys. I will see you next week to talk all about your buyers, and we'll get into their minds, and it's gonna be incredible. Thanks for coming back. Share this with someone who might find this useful. You guys, rate the show 5 stars if you haven't yet. It helps me pump these out for you. And feel free to screenshot and share on your Instagram. Tag me at It's Amy Griffith or at My Elevated Lifestyle Co. And let me know if you like this style mini series. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.